Hey everybody, this is Dan from Valar Morghulis. All men must die. This is another war recap. This is war 128 against this Italian clan. It was an okay war, and we had a guest on over here. It was Rach again, and she went all out for 3 on the top 2. Almost 3-star the first one. I think the air sweepers gave her a little bit of snag there on the first one. But did 3-star base number 2, and I like this strategy. You just saw this base, and you have 2 really close together. I mean, every time you see 2 Inferno towers really close together, you're thinking, oh, I can freeze both of them. She takes it a step further. She's going to take this Town Hall 10 and pretty much turn them into Town Hall 9. Because as soon as this Archer Queen passed near that clan castle, we're going to slam it with every lightning that we got. Max lightnings, 5 of them. And 1 quake, 1 max quake, and that's enough to get both sweepers, because we're going to laloon the hell out of this base. Both sweepers, both Inferno towers, and the clan castle, so you don't even have to worry about a lure. Unfortunately, though, you're out of spells, so you got to look at a base, and you got to be like, well, where can I anchor my hounds? So she's going to come in from the top, boom, dropping 2, and then just putting loons down, sets of 2s. I think there's a set of 3 on some of these. And they're just gonna cruise on in, man. 1 hound pops, they're gonna help out fighting those air skeletons, but the loons are pretty much moving on in. They're gonna get hit a little bit, but she's sending the loons from the south side, and they're gonna hold up those air defenses just long enough to get a nice break there. And I think all the lava hounds are dead, but there's too many loons in the air, so these Expos They ain't gonna cut it, man. So this guy here had Town Hall 9 oriented like level defenses, and it's just not enough, man. So she even brought in minions to kind of help out with the cleanup. Heroes aren't even really touched, and moves it in 3 stars. This base was dead in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Good job, Rach. Oh, and Rach came over from Clash Babes. I think in the last video I mentioned One Hive. That's not really true. It's Clash Babes. Come on over and just helping us out. And for the rest of the Town Hall 10s, we're going for reliable 2 stars. And I really like this hit from Predator. He threw in dragons. So we're having fun with the lightnings in this war. We hit some lightnings on this air defense. We hit some lightnings on the other air defense. That leaves us a haste and a rage. And all he's going to do is he's going to try to bring in a set of loons and a lava hound. And he's going to try to knock out this last air defense here on the front side, because it's kind of an anti-3 kind of design. He's going to try to just knock them in. Unfortunately, that sweeper pushes the loons, so they fly off to the left, and the clan castle nails them. So he has to still contest with this last air defense, and this is going to hammer these dragons. But he's got a nice funnel. Like, there's a couple on the sides, and most of the clan castle troops, thanks to them, they pulled right into the middle, so he hits them with a rage. Still got that damn sweeper just blowing on him. But they're going to step up, knock out that air defense. Now it's time for the queen. When are the dragons going to target the queen? I don't know. The air sweeper's still just knocking them around. Finally, one targets the queen, gets the queen down, and then suddenly he like ignores the town hall, moves forward, and gets blown up by a secret mine. So now the dragons have moved off to the sides, but we're sitting here at 39-40% now. We're going to get a percentage here from the side. Still eating air mines, a couple arch towers shooting in. So the heroes are just going to move in with a couple breakers and knock out this town hall. And we're already at 47%. Archer Queen's moving in. You know, we got the 2 stars. There's 30 seconds left. Always like seeing some dragons. Dragons are fun. Alright, moving on down. I like this attack from Cocaine. You want me to show it? This here's a modified Giza. It's like the new Giza. I don't like how this guy put his air sweepers, but we're going to hit it with the same attack that worked on the old Giza, and that is a holo. So you send in your sacrificial loons, and they're just going to knock out these defenses right here. And sometimes I like to send a hog in, just kind of like trip the bombs or get skeletons or whatever. I don't know. This guy has like a weird top side of the space. He's got this old school CC, so you know there's units all over the place. Came just down to 1 poison, so he's gonna bring it on over with a nice 2-and-2 kind of CC drop. and he gets poison down the wizards just so he can get this thing rolling. And he'll end up pushing in from this bottom left leg of the Giza base with his hero and a golem and a jump, and he's gonna knock out the queen. And those witches will help if things get done. So he sends in one hog left, one hog right, and with those defenses down, you always trip those bombs. So now we're good to hog the hell out of this base. 16 hogs in the bag, ain't that much. Watch out for spring traps, but we got enough for momentum. 2-finger drop happens, so they cut from that cannon, and they'll move right on in. So when they encounter this quad Tesla, he throws down a heal, but all 16 hogs are going to be in there, so they arrive at a Tesla and they break it, and then they arrive at the next Tesla and they break it, because you don't want all that damage in there, all that focus fire. But we got a perfect heal going down, so even when they get tied up on that the cannon or the expo, they have no problem with this. Last heal goes down. We got a skeleton, we got a BK chasing, and a couple hogs off to the left, but they're like really low health. And we still got enough to get this base down. Hogs are dropping left and right just because of that BK and the skeletons. But we have cleaner troops on the board. I mean, we got Wizzies on top, we got Wizzies on bottom. We still got the Arch Queen up, and that Golem's going to help us out, man. He's going to hold up that king so the queen can just kind of shoot him. And we even got a minion on cleanup. So this base is going to be 3 stars. Good job, Cole. That's really how to kill a Giza. You really just break the bombs using sacrificial loons and holo it for days, man. It doesn't really matter the design, as long as you know that's the bombs, then that base is dead every single time. I'm going to feature this one. Miniface God, he's Town 10, coming down to bully my Nemesis base. I really hate this base, and I love seeing it now, and I see it in like every war. But pretty much you shatter law loon it every single time. You just want to come in from a side that enables you to like hook up on a sweeper. So this here has sweepers pointing into the core, which can be a little bit annoying, but not too big of a deal. And it gets a lob hound out of the CC, which is perfectly fine on this kind of attack, because all the pups are going to hook up on the Barbarian King and the 2 golems and golemites and all that crap. It's just really not going to be effective at all. I don't really think it does any damage. I think it maybe killed 1 wizard. Whoop-de-doo. Really no damage to golems. They're still sitting around full health. Queen's knocking everything out. Barbarian King finally goes down. I wish that last Tesla would have died, but the Tesla groupings on this base can be pretty random. Just a really nice smooth deployment here. Nice 2 drops all over the place. No spells necessary. And one of his lava hounds takes a seeker mine, so he's like, well, I'm going to go ahead and rage him on in, just to maybe see if he wants to keep it alive. That way he sends it down across, and it pretty much does. So that one breaks, the next one breaks, and the next one's about to break. And I just like seeing this many pups on the board. It's almost like as if every single pup from every single hound is still alive. It's got to be like 30 of them there. He throws down what a swag rage, just annihilates the base. And you don't even need to be a Town 10 to do this, man. Just totally destroyed it. If you see it shattered law loon, oh yes, Miniface God, good job, man. And I usually pick a lot from the top, so I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down all the way to the bottom, man. I'm gonna finish with Shakina Guard here, putting up with the 211. I don't even know what this attack is called, but I like seeing it. And I was eyeballing this base for some reason. I don't remember. I think somebody asked me about it. So prior to the war, I was already kind of strategizing against this base. And the big problem with this base is that air defense on the top side is way too vulnerable. And then that air sweeper just doesn't make sense why it's even there. You're sending your guys on in, and it's kind of like because of the compartments the way they are, there's kind of like a funnel break. I don't really like how that rage is put there. I think that it could have been a little bit better placed. The dragon was pretty much dead. The loons are going on in. There's so many loons there that they will get to that air defense no matter what. So even though they're taking nasty hits here, it's not really that big of a deal. The dragon swarm comes in to help them out, get some tanking action out of them. I don't think that's right. Yeah, the loons never actually got to the air defense unfortunately. So like this I like how this attack, not everything went to plan, but it just shows how reliable the 2-1-1 dragons is, whatever they call that attack now. Most of his dragons are still up, and this is gonna be 3 stars. If I can go back to Town Elite and run 2-1-1 dragons all day, I would. I just think this is a really cool attack. That's it, guys. 3 stars. Good job, Shakina Guard. And this is Dan. Y'all take care.